Right, everyone, welcome to the SEGA Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. We have the winners from each of the 3 previous weeks of SEGA Jeopardy with us. It's going to be a fantastic night. 2 rounds of questions, followed by Final Jeopardy. And we are joined by returning champions No Diggity 1, Squilly Bob, and Sheem Gabriel. With that, let's get right into it and find out the first round's categories. And they are peripherals. You'll name which system a peripheral was first released on. Sega 2. This is going to be random Sega questions. Elaborate cabs, which are going to feature questions about Sega Deluxe Edition arcade cabinets.
Ooh.
Sega Rebus. You will solve a Rebus puzzle to figure out what game is being represented. On the Rails. Questions about rail shooters. And Home Cookin'. These will be questions about Sega-developed games. And, No Diggity, since you have the most earnings in Jeopardy thus far, you will select the first question.
Let's do Sega 2 for 300, please.
All right, for $300. It's the daily double. You can wager up to $1,000.
Up to $1,000. What the hell?
All right. For $1,000, here's your clue. It was first known as Black Belt, Dural, and Katana before the name we know it as today.
What is Shinobi?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What is the Sega Dreamcast? Those were code names during its development. Still, at minus 1,000, you control the board, so select again.
Right out of the gates. Sega 2 for 400, please.
All right, for $400. Sega paired with this electronics company to develop a CPU for the Sega Saturn that could render 3D games.
What is
Sheem.
Hitachi?
Hitachi is correct. Select again.
Let's go with the referrals with 200.
All right, peripherals for $200. The activator ring. No Diggity.
What is the Sega Genesis?
That is correct.
Alright, let's do peripherals for 300, please.
All right, for $300. The TV tuner. No Diggity.
What is the Sega Game Gear?
That is correct.
Let's do peripherals for 400, please.
All right, for $400. Backup RAM cartridge. Squilly Bob.
What is the Sega Saturn?
I'm sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Sheem Gabriel.
What is Dreamcast?
I'm sorry, no. No Diggity.
And clicking here, Sega CD. What is Sega CD?
Sega CD is correct.
Peripherals for 500, please.
For $500, here's the clue. The Sega CD. Squilly Bob.
What is the Sega Genesis?
That's correct.
We have peripherals for $100, please.
All right, for $100, finishing the category. The Poppin' Music Controller.
What is
Sheem
Sega
Gabriel.
Saturn?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
What is Sega Saturn?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No Diggity.
What is the Sega Dreamcast?
That's correct. Finally clawed your way back into the...
Zero!
and Booster, why don't we go ahead and kill the monitoring on the buzzer noises? It's delayed, so it's not too useful.
Okay.
But yeah, no diggity. Select again
Let's do Sega 2 for 500, please.
for $500. The Sega system whose slogan was "The computer that thinks it's a toy." Shim Gabriel.
What is the Sega Pickle?
That's correct. Select again.
Let's go with Sega 2 for 200.
All right, Sega 2 for $200. Sega's urinal game system.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna really
It's
guess.
time's
here
up.
because- Oh no.
What is the Sega toilet?
I was about to ask that because I was playing the Yakuza Kiwami 2 and there is that. Oh, god damn
I was
it.
going to say the P-cast, but
Yeah, there's a mini game with this console on the Yakuza Kiwami 2. I was is it? But let's go. Let's finish the.
All right,
Sega.
finish the category.
Yeah.
Okay, for $100, Sega 2. The Sonic Team's original team name.
Idea.
No response. Not surprising. This one was pretty tricky. Sega R&D number 8 or AM8. All right, you're still in control of the board, Sheem, so select again.
Let's go with home cooking for 200.
Okay, home cooking for 200. This legendary game introduced the world to QuickTime events, had multiple sequels, music soundtracks, and an anime television series. Sheem.
What is Zillion?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No diggity.
what is Devil May Cry?
No, that's not even Sega. Schooly Bob?
No idea.
All right. What is Shenmue?
Oh yeah, Shenmue. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Sheem,
Okay, let's go with home cooking for 300.
for $300. Here's the clue. This highly influential game is widely recognized as the first 3D fighting game.
What is
Sheem.
Virtua Fighter?
Virtua Fighter is correct.
Let's go with 400. Home cooking.
Home cooking for 400. This game was the first video game to use a 6 megabit cartridge, making it the biggest video game on a console at the time. Squilly Bob.
What is Sonic and Knuckles?
That's not correct. No diggity.
What is Fantasy Star?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Mm. On
Sheem?
console. No idea.
Alright. You were so close, Diggity. Right series, wrong entry. What is Fantasy
Oh,
Star
that's
2?
you.
Alright,
Let's
Sheem.
go with home cooking with 500.
for $500. Developed jointly by Japanese and US Sega teams AM1 and STI, this game was the first beat-em-up to use texture-mapped 3D polygon graphics.
Yeah, not. I forgot about it. I forgot the name.
Alright, no response. What is Die Hard Arcade?
Oh, Die
Or
Hard.
Dynamite Deka, as it was known in Japan.
I was thinking about the other game, but okay. Let's finish the category with home cooking.
Alright, finishing the home cooking category for $100. Here's the clue. This arcade beat 'em up features the audio sample "Wise from Your Grave."
What is
Shim
Altered
Gabriel.
Beast?
Altered Beast is correct.
Okay, let's go with On the Rails with 100.
Okay, for $100 on the rails. Released a year after the hit movie, this arcade game has players fend off dinosaurs from attacking their vehicle. Squilly Bob.
What is Jurassic Park?
That's correct.
Can we have elaborate cabs for 400, please?
All right, for $400. This cabinet has the player sit on a personal watercraft racing vehicle.
No idea.
Not the Nintendo version.
Well, this one was another tough one. What is Wave Runner?
Never would guess.
Can we have elaborate cabs for 500, please?
All right, for $500. This arcade cabinet is best known for displaying a holographic-like projection. No diggity.
What is Star Wars arcade?
I'm sorry, no.
No idea. I'm terrible with arcade cabinets.
No response. What is Time Traveler?
Oh, never.
I will
would
not be paying you this $1,100. It's unjust.
Good thing
Can
we're
we
not
have
asking
elaborate
you
cabs
to.
for 200, please?
All right, elaborate cabs for 200. This game was innovative for its realistic simulation of a motorcycle and requires the player to use their body.
What is
Shim.
Hang On?
Hang On is correct.
Let's go with elaborate cabs with 100.
All right, $100. This cabinet simulates an aircraft cockpit that moves, tilts, rolls, and rotates in sync with the on-screen action. Shim.
What is Afterburner?
That's correct.
And let's finish the category 300. On the
All
elaborate
right.
cabs.
Elaborate cabs for 300. In this game's deluxe cabinet model resembled an in-game car and moved and shaped the on-screen action. I'm sorry, I can't read tonight. No diggity.
What is Outrun?
That is correct.
I almost guessed it was Daytona for a second.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but it was, yeah. I don't know what a rebus puzzle is, but I guess we'll do Sega Rebus for 100.
All right, for $100.
Octopus. I just got the octopus. Click on
No
everything,
diggity.
click on
What is
everything,
Landstalker?
click on everything, click
That
on
is
everything.
correct.
For 200, please.
All right, Sega Rebus for 200.
I don't know the name of this guy in English. Oh god. No idea.
Well, this one stumped our contestants as well as the host. What is Vector Man?
Oh wow.
Okay. Sega Rebus, 300, please.
For $300. Squilly Bob.
What is Wonder Boy?
That's correct.
Can we have Sega Rebus for 400, please?
All right, for $400, here's the clue. Squilly Bob.
What is Gunstar Heroes?
That's correct.
Can we have On the Rails for 200, please?
On the rails for 200. A Saturn launch title and huge hit, the game has the player fly through 3D environments atop a dragon. Squilly Bob.
What is Panzer Dragoon?
That's correct.
Can we have Sega Rebus for 500, please?
All right, finishing the category. No diggity.
Super Street Fighter 2.
That's right.
Let's go on the rails for 300, please.
Okay, for $300. The first in the hit series, players use a light gun to aim and shoot at approaching zombies. Shin Gabriel.
What is House of the Dead?
That's correct.
Let's go with 400 in the rails.
Okay, $400. This game was a Genesis launch title and sequel to the hit arcade game. Chim.
What is Space Harrier 2?
That's correct.
Okay, the last one.
All right, last clue. On the Saturn port of this game, players are able to use the light gun and the Saturn mouse, as well as a new shooting gallery trading mode.
I know which game it is, but I don't recognize the name on it right now.
Squilly Bob.
What is Virtua Cop?
Virtua Cop is correct.
Oh, it's Virtua. Oh, wow.
All right, that was a pretty exciting round one. The questions are a lot tougher in the championship round, as we can tell. Well, before we move on to round two, we've got the obligatory game show time filler segment here, where we ask about the contestants. So, no diggity. Have you puzzled out what you would want to talk about if you were on a game show to make yourself sound really cool?
Yeah, actually. So interesting thing about me, some people don't know, is I have a lot of interest in law enforcement. Some of that relates to some of my family members, to the point where I've actually even done ride-alongs, deeper things on that, to the point of even helping with an investigation with a deceased person found. So.
Wow. So when do we get the series No Diggity PI?
I couldn't do it because Mrs. Diggity would kill me before I could even try that.
Well, you'd have your first case there.
Self-investigated murder. Yes, I love it.
All right. Squilly Bob.
I don't know if
I
this
wouldn't want
counts
to
as
follow up after that one, but
I'm on my second ever car and second ever phone, and I'm in my 40s.
that's
guess that's
pretty
kind of
impressive. Like, that good on you. I like people who keep their stuff for a long time. I really dislike disposable consumer culture, so good job. And Shim Gabriel.
Oh yeah, I don't have a lot of interesting things to say, but yeah, I've worked on fan-made translations once, especially from Delta and a Final Fantasy VII novel. But yeah, no else is left did it. But if you actually enjoy it, I do sometimes in Portuguese, sometimes in English. But yeah, there's a part of me that a few people know that I do poetry as a hobby.
That's really cool. I mean, the community certainly appreciates any work on fan translations you've done, and I would love to see some of your poetry sometime. Maybe we can have a SegaCrew talent show of some variety.
But that would be awesome.
The slam poetry where we can all go like this.
Oh yeah, the
The snap claps.
I'm all out of, black turtlenecks and sunglasses, though. I don't know how I'll make it work. All right. For the double Jeopardy rounds, the point amounts are doubled, and here are the categories. Sega 3. Sounds like. We'll play a song from a game and you'll tell us what the game is. Stupid answers. This or that. You will tell us whether the correct... Okay, so the way this category works is you'll tell us whether the left image or the right image is the Sega version of the game. So the left will be this, the right will be that. Nintendo's. Sega activity on Nintendo. And finally, slogans.
Is it me?
I believe you
Yeah,
answered
please go.
correctly, but the way Double Jeopardy typically works is the person with the lowest score goes first, which would be No Diggity in this
That's
case.
me! How about that? I won something!
And he's so excited about it.
Let's take this or that for 600.
All right, for $600, here's the clue. No Diggity.
That?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It's the left one.
Yeah, the left one, or this is correct.
Can we have sounds like for 800, please?
All right, for $800. Hope that the sound comes through the Discord stream. Squilly Bob,
Is it Dynamite? What is Dynamite Ducks?
that is correct.
Can we have the same 4,000, please?
All right, for $1,000.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not hearing anything, honestly.
Yeah, I heard nothing.
I'm hearing actually, but it's pretty low.
Yeah, be sure to turn up the volume all the way on the Discord stream.
So we're just gonna
No idea.
this stuff.
Do I need to run it again?
Yeah, let's run it again.
Okay.
Shop. So get another dog. That's how we get another dog in the local shop.
I'm still
Nope.
doing nothing.
Nothing.
No response. What is Skitchin? And please, in Twitch chat, let us know whether or not the music is coming through.
Grim, I just realized at this moment that we have music playing in the background, so anyone watching Twitch probably just heard what was playing in the background anyway.
Ah, okay. Have we had
I'll
music
be
playing
more
in the background this
aware.
entire time?
Yes, that's correct. Every show. I'll be more aware this time.
All right.
Is it me this time?
It's still you control the board, Squilly Bob.
Can we have Sega 3 for 200, please?
All right, for $200, here's the clue. According to speedrun.com, what was the first Master System game to be added? Squilly Bob.
I'm just going to guess. What is Sonic the Hedgehog?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. All right, time's expired. Right series, wrong title. What is Sonic Chaos?
Wow.
Can we have Sega 3 for 400, please?
For $400. This was the first pack-in game for the Sega Genesis. Squilly Bob.
What is Hang On?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
What
Shim.
is Altered Beast?
Altered Beast is correct.
Okay, I was okay. Let's go with stupid answers for 200.
All right, for $200. Britain's only official Sega magazine.
Ah, I forgot.
Time's expired. What is Sega magazine?
A Sega magazine.
Suddenly, the category name makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with stupid answers for 400.
All right, for $400. Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse, starred this Disney character. Squilly Bob.
Who is Mickey Mouse?
That is correct.
Can we have Sega 3 for 600, please?
For $600, Sega 3. Sega's mascot before Sonic. Shim.
Who is Alex Kidd?
Alex Kidd is correct. Select again.
Stupid answers for 600.
For $600. Sega of Japan is located in this country. Shim.
What is Japan?
That's correct.
See, it just stopped working.
Let's go with 800.
Stupid questions for $800. The original MK1653 Genesis 6-button controller came with this many buttons instead of the standard 3 on the Model 1650. No diggity.
What is 6?
6 is correct.
Let's go with stupid answers for 1,000, please.
All right, for $1,000. Echo the Dolphin's main protagonist is this type of mammal. No diggity.
What is a dolphin?
That's correct.
Let's do Sega 3 for 800, please.
Sega 3 for $800. Here's the clue. The original price of the Sega Saturn in the United Kingdom.
I think I know it, but I'm not going to guess it.
It's too hard to guess.
All right, time's expired.
$399.99.
What is 399 pounds?
Oh my god.
Sega 3 for 1,000, please.
Finishing the category, here's the clue. Project Mars was the original name to this Sega add-on console. Shim.
What is Sega 32X?
32X is correct.
Let's go with slogans for 200.
All right, for $200 in slogans. Starting in 1990, this Sega of America campaign officially took aim at their major competitor. Squilly Bob.
What is Sega does what Nintendo don't?
Yes, or Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Okay, can we have this or that for 200, please?
All right, for $200. Sheen.
What is this?
That's correct.
It's the Mortal Kombat 2. I had a cartridge. This or that for 400.
All right, for $400. Sheen.
What is that?
That is correct.
What is that indeed?
That is Phantom 2040.
Channel 2040. Let's go with Nintendo's with 200.
All right, Nintendo's for $200. After releasing the Dreamcast, Sonic Team began releasing exclusive games for this console.
What is Nintendo GameCube?
That's correct.
Let's go with Nintendo's with 400.
For $400. Penguin Land and Head On are the only Sega properties released on this handheld. Time's up. Don't really think about Sega releasing games on the Nintendo Game Boy.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say the Game Boy Color, but I was like, yeah, no.
Okay, this or that with 800.
All right, this or that for 800. Shim,
What is that?
what is that indeed? That is correct.
Let's go with Nintendo's with 600.
Nintendo's for $600. Sega has provided Nintendo with a selection of classic games available on this service. Shim,
What is the Nintendo Switch Online?
that's correct.
He's too fast.
Let's go with Sounds Like it's 200.
All right, sounds like for $200.
What is
Shame.
Pulseman? What is
Pulseman is correct.
New Tokyo. Sound Like with 400.
For $400.
What is Shining
Shim.
Force?
Shining Force is correct.
Sounds Like with 600.
Okay, finishing the category.
No idea.
It's a difficult one. What is Golvelius on the Master System?
Oh, never would have guessed.
I couldn't hear any of them, so whatever. I don't care.
So, let's go with this or that with 100.
All right, finishing out the category in this or that for $1,000. Shim,
What is this?
that's correct.
Let's go with slogans with 400.
All right, slogans for $400. Here's the clue. It's Thinking was the US marketing campaign used for this Sega product. Time's expired. What is the Sega Dreamcast?
Oh, I thought it was the Sega
I
Saturn.
think
but-
because of the VMUs. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the VMUs.
Let's go with slogans with 600.
All right, for $600 in slogans.
Chef Victor.
This fictional Japanese spokesperson became popular promoting the Saturn. Shim,
What is Segata Sanshiro?
that is correct.
Slogans with 800.
All right, $800 slogans. That's the daily double.
Bet it all, Sheen. Bet it all.
How much can I?
You can bet anything between $100 and $8,600.
Okay, let's go with 500.
Okay, for $500, here's the clue. This slogan is also the name of a series of video game re-releases, starting on the Saturn.
The slogan. What is Sega Ages? No.
That's correct.
Oh, it's correct. I thought it was the full quote. But yeah, to be this great take ages, yeah, or something like that.
Yep.
Let's go with slogans with 100.
All right, finishing out the category, $1,000 in slogans. After a successful launch in 1992 in North America, this slogan was translated to Brazilian, Spanish, and even Japanese markets, and was even used on the entrance facade at SEGA Virtualand.
What is Welcome to the Next Level?
That's correct.
Okay.
Nintendo's.
Nintendo's with 800.
For $800, here's the clue. Sega and Nintendo's mascots team up in this video game series. Squilly Bob.
What is Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games?
Yes, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. And finishing the category, only one Sega game was released on the N64, and it was recently featured during SegaFon 5.
Where's your butt again?
No idea. 64.
Time. What is Puyo Puyon Party?
Puyo Puyo, no.
So,
Oh no, you didn't get the last one.
So this ended up this ended up being a little bit of a runaway, but a very exciting game nonetheless. And for Final Jeopardy, here is our category. Sega Magic. Everybody make their wager, and we'll get to the final clue coming up soon. Have our contestants made their wagers?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. In Sega Magic, here's the clue. This specialized cartridge allowed players to manipulate various aspects of the game and was released for both the Genesis and the Game Gear. 30 seconds. All right. No diggity, the board was not your friend tonight, but what did you come up with for Final Jeopardy? You think you're so smart, GrimShins, what with that silky beard and lovely hosting voice. That's correct, but unfortunately that's not the answer we were looking for, so that will cost you $1,000. Thanks, Diggity. Squilly Bob, what did you come up with? What is the action replay cartridge? I'm sorry, that's incorrect, and it will cost you $3,333, leaving you with $67.
Missed it by $2.
Yeah, my $2. All right, Sheem, you were exceptionally dominant tonight. You wrote, "What is the Game Genie?" That is correct. The Game Genie cartridge, which was released by Galoob, was an unlicensed cartridge on Nintendo that Nintendo tried to stop the release of, but Sega actively welcomed it. They were like, hey, if you want to cheat in our games, we'll let you do it. So that puts you at the...
all the monies.
Yes. With $10,600 for this round, Sheen Gabriel, you are the champion of champions in Sega Jeopardy. I was supposed to be clapping. I don't know if it came through the microphone that way.
It showed not.
And wow, that was a dominant performance in this round. I think we can safely say that Sheen Gabriel knows a lot about Sega and Sega history.
Well, I think you could say that about actually everybody who competed in this.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, just thank you so much for participating in this. No Diggity and Squilly Bob, a lot of great answers. I hope that you had as good a time playing as everyone had watching. And got to give a huge shout out to Radioactive Man from Mars, who was the genesis of this idea. He put together this entire program, programmed the boards, came up with the vast majority of the clues, and has been operating it on the back end. Also want to thank Booster Shane for running the stream, operating the buzzers and that sort of thing.
There, I'm going to pay off some of my debts to chat. There you go.
Hey. And most of all, thank you for watching. This has been a pretty excellent month-long event over on SegaCrew. And yeah, I mean, I think we're looking forward to making this sort of a regular occurrence. Want to thank the past participants as well. Let's see here, we had Faust 4712, we had Shanaberry Blast, we had Narblast, among others. I feel like I'm missing some others as well, because that gives us up to 6. Well, I'm a terrible host. How about that?
Nah, don't say that.
Speaking off the cuff here, this is the most dangerous time in any stream, but well, I've been GrimShins, your host of Sega Jeopardy, and happy to be here. I had a great time, and yeah, we've got some excellent SegaCrew events coming up. In September, we have 40 years, 40 games on the SegaCrew channel. And I suppose I should plug, join us next, the Sunday after next for the premiere episode of the SegaCrew podcast. That should be pretty entertaining. And I believe first Sunday in September, so September 3rd, will be another Sega Countdown over on Retro Gaming Live TV, counting down the top games of 1991. So be sure to follow and tune in for that. Once again, thank you everyone for watching, and we hope to see you around on SegaCrew. Take care, everyone.
Spayed or neutered, everybody.
Oh, can I say something? Can I say something before I go?
Oh, sure, certainly.
It's just in Portuguese because there's a lot of people in the chat that I'm seeing here that is from my channel. So just a little chat em português. Valeu aí por estar assistindo. Obrigadão aí. Tô vendo aí risada aí, galera. Valeuzão. Tamo junto.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. All right.
Also, I'd like to say something quick.
Oh, go ahead, man.
I just want to send a thanks out to Shanberry Blast and Booster Shame for helping out with the the championship categories.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Team effort. Big team
Yep.
effort.
All right. If nobody else has any closing comments, that'll be it for us. So
Take my $0 and go someplace else.
have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Just enjoy the rest of your day. Good night.
Yeah.